I'm glad that I returned last week to my school, Govan High, all decked out with my FP scarf and new centenary tie. As guest of Ian White and staff, FPs were invited to help the pupils celebrate with a man who has been knighted. Glory, glory, Man United, the school band it did play. The Ducks, the Heady, and Sir Alex to the platform made their way. Sir Alex Chapman Ferguson, the school's most famous son, he took the stage to talk to us. The lessons had begun. When he walked to the lectern, the pupils cheered so loud. He beamed a smile to everyone, and he looked very proud. He gave advice to each of us as he addressed his school. You could not help but be inspired. Now listen to his rules. Don't miss an opportunity to get an education. Work hard and practice all you can. Your chances must be taken. He spoke of his old teachers, of what they used to say, of how they had inspired him to be what he is today. Especially Elizabeth Thompson, Broomlin Road's primary head. She did not accept failure, filled everyone with dread. She chapped the doors of parents. They just had to see what she wanted for their kids, the best that they could be. He spoke of Mr. Symington, his coach at Govan High. His teammates and young Fergie of George were terrified. Once Fergie missed an open goal when playing in Perry Park. "Ferguson, how did you miss that?" Symington did bark. Now these were special people, to this Govan boy they were, and the reason he remembers them, because they really cared. Yes, these were special people, especially these two. How they helped to mould his mind, these memories stay with you. He was quite good at German, at French and history, but murder in English, maths and science, Mr. Hutchison he had to see. The Heady called him to his room and offered him some tea. Your results are just not good enough. Of Govan High, you're free. He then served an apprenticeship as a toolmaker each day, but football, it was in his blood. As an amateur he did play. Defeats while at St. Johnstone and injuries laid him low. He thought of giving up the game and to Canada would go. He tried to con his manager. He said he had the flu. He did not want to play again. With football, he was through. But another influence in his life, his deception did discover. That night she ladled into him, not a teacher, but his mother. She had received a telegram, could not believe her eyes. "How dare you lie? Get on that phone and you apologise." This was the opportunity to help fulfill his dream. He had been given his one big chance to play for the first team. He grasped this chance with both his feet and against the Gers scored 3. Went on to sign professional and the rest is history. And should you manage to succeed and find some kind of fame, don't change no matter your station in life. Remember from where you came. Some really good examples and stories we were told. Life's lessons learnt in Govan streets, the principles he holds. To me he was inspiring. I'm sure you will agree. Take your chances, work real hard, and be the best that you can be. David Whitten, our school Ducks, a vote of thanks did say. He mentioned each and every one who helped to make this day. Govan High is in good hands, of that I have no fears. All the best to everyone for another 100 years. This afternoon was just superb, and one I did enjoy, to share with friends both old and new, and Govan's famous boy. It made me want to turn the clock back to my schoolboy days, and this time to try harder in each and every way. There's one thing that has stuck with me and will for evermore, and that's my old school motto, Nihil sine labor. This motto hangs within my shed where I often luck, and I'm constantly reminded, nothing without work. I'm glad I went to Govan High to celebrate my school, and I'm also glad that I learned to spell, unlike that Govan gadget fool.